Hi everyone, I'm Fiona Wildsnake and I'm coming to you from the Moon Lodge on my land in the Adelaide Hills, and I wanted to chat to you a little bit about Imbolc, which is the next Women's Circle that we've got coming up in 2 weeks' time. A lot of people don't know what Imbolc is and they've never actually sat in a Women's Circle before. So I'm going to show you a little map so that you can understand a little bit about the 8 Sabbaths of the year. Imbolc is one of the 8 Sabbaths. It's a pagan festival and it's celebrating the very, very first budding of spring. And we celebrate this time because it's when we're starting to emerge out of winter, and it's a beautiful chance for us to plant seeds of intent about what we would like to create for the whole of the next year. So I'm going to show you a map. For some reason it's coming back opposite, mirror image, but please work with me here. But here we've got a little map. You're going to have to read backwards. So we've got winter solstice at the bottom here and summer solstice at the top. And we've got spring equinox and autumn equinox. Summer solstice is on the 21st of December and winter solstice is on the 22nd of June. And this is the longest day of the year and this is the shortest day of the year. Okay, then we have autumn equinox here on March the 20th and spring equinox on September the 21st. And this is when the days and the nights are of equal length. So equal day, equal night. This is when we have beautiful long evenings, summertime, and when we have winter, long, long nights. And Imbolc sits here on the wheel. It's actually as we're coming out of winter and we're coming into spring, and it's a celebration exactly at that midpoint between winter solstice and spring equinox. And winter is that time that we've actually been experiencing now, which is when we're really hibernating, going inside, sleeping a lot, being still, dreaming, nourishing ourselves, not being as busy socially, coming to bed earlier at night, sleeping more during the day. And it's a time when we're actually really gestating things inside of us. So more like we have less energy, but we actually start to feel that. And you'll notice sort of coming into early August, which is when Imbolc is on the 2nd of August, that we start to notice a few little whisperings that spring is on its way. And what normally happens for people when spring comes in is we get an influx of energy inside of us. So we actually suddenly feel like we want to go outside more, we have more energy, we might start exercising, we might start changing our diet, the evenings start to get longer, we start socializing more, and so we have this like influx of energy. And Imbolc, which is this time here, is a perfect point for you to sit with yourself and think, what do I want to accomplish? What seeds do I want to plant? What intentions do I want? And these can be physical things or they can be metaphoric things that you want to plant for your whole wheel of the year. So this is, for us, is the middle of the year, around that June, July, August time. And up here, we've obviously got summer, which is the crazy Christmas time. So, but this is the beginning. This is actually the beginning. It's the gestating. And here we're emerging. We're coming out into spring. We're moving up around the wheel with more energy and the craziness of summer when it's full energy, lots of activity, long nights, social interaction, almost too much because we don't have that time to rest. And we're coming down here into autumn when we're starting to shed, especially around this time of the year, which is March 20th, we're starting to look at what we need to do to prepare to go into winter. So especially in the garden, we might be harvesting our crops and pruning and cutting and pulling things up that we don't want. And we're also harvesting the seeds, and the seeds or the fruit of our year is what we get here. And this is the manifestation or the result of the seeds that we've planted here. So if you think of in the garden, we're really planting seeds and our vegetables and our crops here in spring so that we have our harvest over here in autumn, moving down, resting, coming back down into winter. So Imbolc is the time when we have a chance to actually look at what we want to create over here. So what do we want to harvest over here in 9 months' time in our life? So it's a chance for us to sit together and make intentions, and we do that in the form of a women's circle, which is when we get a chance to hear each other and be fully present with each other, make connections with each other. We share a meal, we have sacred space, and we listen and hold each other in that sacred way. So we're going to be having the next women's circle on August the 2nd, which is a Friday evening. We only have 6 places left, but I'd love for you to come. It's a very popular night and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful evening. I hope to see you there.